Hi everyone, Dave at The Imperfect Individual, and I just want to give thanks and show my gratitude to everybody who is quite clearly going to end up on the right side of history. Not if, but when we win this battle of good v evil. These are the real heroes. These are the people who have made a sacrifice. These are the people who have stood up and done what's right. These are the people who have obeyed not tyrannical laws, but who have instead obeyed their conscience and done what needs to be done, and are doing what needs to be done, and I know we'll carry on doing what needs to be done until we defeat this tyranny. Now, this morning, I met up with a group of 6 or 7 from our local freedom fighting branch, and I hadn't met any of them before. We chatted on WhatsApp, but what absolutely wonderful, amazing people. And I often talk about this, but there are some common traits that connect all of those who are, on this right side of history, who are taking on the powers that be, who are following their, displaying the moral fortitude and doing what's right. And these traits are open-mindedness, real intelligence. I'm not talking about education, although most I think are educated. I'm talking about real intelligence, which is open-mindedness, ability to challenge beliefs, curiosity and inquisitiveness, all of these traits, and emotional intelligence. We had a great walk this morning. We went for a lovely walk in the countryside. Again, another trait seems to be, an admiration and a connection with nature. So that's what we did. Walk for a few miles through the fields, down the winding roads, down the canal, and then back for a couple of cups of coffee in one of the ladies' back garden. What an incredible few hours that was. And it gives me so much hope and positivity and optimism because, unlike at the start of this, I no longer feel isolated and alone. As we know, one of the strategies that is attempting to be played out at the moment is to isolate people, is to emotionally disconnect people from other people, which is quite clearly what human beings are not about. I think that's backfiring now because like almost like an invisible force, we are magnetically attracting those other freedom fighters who are around us. And it gives rise to real hope within me, and it lights the fire in the belly, knowing that this is happening not just where I live. It's happening all around the country, all around the world. Tens of millions of people are rising up peacefully to say enough's enough. They're connecting with each other. They're gaining in power and strength and momentum. And the one word that springs to mind is truth. This is being done in the name of truth. We are sick to death of the lies that we are being told. We are sick to death of living in a world infested, poisoned by lies, manipulation, corruption, and pure unadulterated evil. And there's an antidote to that, and that is truth. That is following your moral conscience. That is displaying moral fortitude and strength and doing the right thing, not siding with tyrannical forces, but making a stand and saying, no, we will not accept this because we want to live a better life. We want to create a better society. And most of all, we want to defend the most basic of freedoms, not just for ourselves, but for the next generation of children who are completely innocent and who are relying on us to do the right thing. So thanks to everybody who is doing that. Thanks to everybody who I met this morning, and to anybody in the world who is making a stand by maybe creating content, by disobeying laws that are completely tyrannical, by making a stand, by standing out from the crowd and saying, no, I think this is wrong and I'm going to do what's right, even if I have to chart the lonely path myself. Thanks to everybody who is making a stand. And to those of you who aren't, your time is running out to make the right choice. Your excuses are running out. The time has come for you to choose to be on the side of good, not to be on the side of evil. So think carefully and do what you know is right. Join us. Simple. Okay. Great to speak to you all, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Okay, bye-bye.